Congratulations on the film, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I was just talking to your lovely directors, and I asked them to tell me the story of how they got this job. And I just wondered whether they had told you this job.
Yes. Yes, and
Whether
I've
they got
asked
the
to
job.
see it. I've asked to see it, and it doesn't exist anymore. It wasn't recorded.
Well, they
It
didn't
wasn't. They
record
didn't tell
it.
me that. It doesn't exist anywhere
It doesn't
online or
exist. I
anything.
was
Oh,
like, they
man,
were talking
don't
about
have
their
it.
pitch, and I was like, I want to see it, and it doesn't exist. Yeah,
It's almost something that's better to just kind of.
yeah, it's a myth
It's a
now.
myth
It's like
now.
Thing of
Bigfoot.
legend, yeah.
Yeah.
Myths
But
are
like,
more
how
powerful,
cool
yeah.
is that? That's what they went and did. I
That's
mean,
how you-
that's I've never heard of that before.
That's how you get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's how
agree.
you get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have to raise your audition Zoom game when you heard what they had done to secure the job? Because that
I
raises
had
the
to
stakes in terms of if they're going to do it, this is what you have to do.
I had to tape a sign to my door because of all the screaming. I had to tape a sign that said, "Sorry for the screaming. I'm auditioning for Final Destination. It'll be over soon." And then when I got a call back, I had to put a sign up that said, "Sorry for the screaming. I got a call back for Final Destination. It'll be over soon." So,
And then you put something that said, "I booked it."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I booked
did
it. The
it.
screaming's gonna go on for a while.
Yeah.
A lot
I-
more screaming.
My buddy told me about the directors how they had booked it, and I was like, "All right, I guess they appreciate kind of going
bold.
going bold."
Yeah.
So I brought my real EpiPen to the audition. I think I'm gonna ask them. I think that's the moment that they really that they like. I think I booked it because I think I pulled up the EpiPen and I saw a little sparkle in their eye, and they're like, "This guy,
This guy's
He's it.
He is it.
we don't even have to
He's
pay
the
for an
character.
EpiPen." Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's great method. That's method.
I had a
Some people
scene
would
with
say
your
pretty method.
character, and I literally did it, and I just imagined that your character. I thought because I hadn't read the full script at that point, I just thought your character was like 12.
Right.
I didn't realize
is.
you were gonna be an adult.
He is. Well,
Oh.
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah. So that might have helped. I don't know.
Just to baby him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they set up the environment for that they wanted to do, not just trying to do this in camera as much as they could with minimal CGI, but also the fact that they wanted to do it on IMAX, and that watching it last night, it's so immersive. Did that change the way that you approached doing this, given that it's IMAX and given that it was,
I got
quite big?
it didn't change anything for me since this was such a new experience for me, sort of like a set this large and sort of like, we would film like 6/8 of a page or something, and I wasn't really used to doing something like that. So, but when I realized they had a monitor on set, and then they had little tiny people on the bottom of it. And I go, well, what is this? And he goes, this is what the heads look like compared to your head in an IMAX.
In the front row.
Yeah.
That made me nervous because I was like, my head isn't made to be that big.
I thought the same thing. I was like,
that was me too. I was like, oh, it's gonna be really close up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, so we'll see how
got
that
like
goes
a
out, yeah.
C-level TV face, not like a IMAX
No,
face.
Richard, you have an IMAX face.
You
Come
think
on,
so?
he has an IMAX
You
face.
actually officially have one.
Yeah, you don't really. You should be worried, but
Right.
Hey, this is how most of the world sees Tom Cruise now, don't they? I mean, Tom Cruise is on IMAX all the
wow.
time.
I mean, I think we
true.
can all agree Tom Cruise has IMAX face.
He's got a
Yes, the
great-
old IMAX face.
They invented IMAX for his face.
Yeah.
He got a face
Tom.
for anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
There's a few things in this that happen, and I was just wondering whether your experience with the film has changed if you hear, I don't know, a garbage truck, or if you have to cross the road so you don't walk past a tattoo parlor because of the experiences that you guys have had.
I stopped letting Richard give me piercings and tattoos.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was a great call on your
Yeah.
part.
I cannot do it anymore. Yeah.
I'm terrified every Thursday.
Every waking moment is horror.
I'm horrified. No, I without spoiling anything, I do take pictures of anything that may or may not be involved in what may or may not be my death in this film, and text them to the directors if I'm near them. I'll be like, "Look,
Beautifully vague.
there's a thank
That was
you.
well done.
Thank you.
Really well done.
I'm getting it. I'm nailing it.
There
No.
are also some great needle drops in this film, and they all obviously have to do with death and things in between. And he has, you have your calm. Is that a calm mix he has? I can't remember if it's a calm mix or a sad mix.
Sad playlist.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys have a go-to sort of sad song if you're that way inclined?
A lot
Or
of
do you have, like, a
Celine.
happy song?
Okay.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of Celine.
like a fun sad song. Mine are like really sad. Mine are like the Eels or like.
Oh, the eels. I've
Yeah.
thought about the eels in
I know, the
years.
Eels are so good.
That's fantastic.
Mine are
I also
really
love
sad.
the Eels.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah.
you do. I like. I said it before, but Iris Goo Goo dolls, that'll get you ready.
Yeah.
I do a
Ripping
little.
and
If I'm
ready
sad,
to
I do a
go.
little Jim Croce. So
Okay.
actually, it's my actual go-to sad stuff.
Regina Spektor.
Nice.
Some of those are really sad. Yeah.
The National.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
How
Yahtzee.
much time do you
Yeah.
have? We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You said Hallelujah by Rufus Wayne. The
Hallelujah.
Rufus Wainwright one?
I like the
Or
Leonard. I
Leonard
like
Cohen
the
one?
original. I like
Okay,
the
okay,
Leonard.
okay. All right, respect.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to say the needle drop for raindrops keep falling on my head.
So
Just
good.
thought
There you go.
that-
But I think I have
Yeah.
the best one. I mean, it's not mine, but you
Mason
know what I mean?
Ramsey.
Around my scene.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one where
What
he's...
happened?
I think you do. I think you do.
I will kill you.
I'll leave up your debate.
Oh, that's right.
That's the best one. Yeah, okay.
That was the last scene I saw before they took me out.
Wait.
Yeah.
This obviously is a film about family and things passing down. Obviously, this is about death, so it's not particularly nice. But I just wonder for you guys as actors, whether your parents introduced you to a film or you saw a performance of an actor when you were younger that kind of not just influenced you in terms of a person, but in terms of you pursuing this career. Was there a film or was there something that they showed you when you were younger that you are now in this point in your life because of that moment?
Alastair Sim as Ebenezer Scrooge in the 1951, I believe, Christmas Carol. They might call it
Yeah, oh
Scrooge,
my
actually.
goodness. That's a great, I love that. I love that you pulled that out. Yeah,
It's
that's
I have
fantastic.
one of his lines tattooed on my foot. That to me, still to this day, is the best that an actor has ever been. Was that performance?
I think mine is going to explain a lot about me as a person, which is that I watched like a lot of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh hell yeah!
That was a
That's
big one for
my
me.
God.
I swear
Pretty
to God,
much
was
what
about to say
I would.
that.
I think John Cleese is why I'm in acting. I think,
Super good choice.
dude, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. We watched a lot. Yeah.
My mom didn't really, not that she didn't let me watch TV. We just didn't watch a lot of TV. There was, we had a lot of PBS.
Yeah.
But
Same.
Dragon Tales isn't why I'm like here,
Yeah.
Arthur. But I remember watching like Neil Patrick Harris host the Tonys, and like that was a really,
Yeah.
What a great performer.
Yeah.
A
Great all around.
You were just
performer.
like, look
I
at
was
that
like,
guy.
I want that attention.
You were like, people are laughing at him.
People are
Look
laughing
at the
at him.
power
That's
he
what-
has.
yeah, it was about the power for me. It was about the power.
Just finally, as a final question, I have to ask you about
Sure.
your day or days on set with Tony Todd, who absolute legend, and may you rest in peace. I just wonder what it was like for you guys as actors, and whether he said something to you that you'll remember, or gave you a piece of advice, or whether it was just the day itself was just the memory that you'll cherish.
I got to, and this will be my story forever because I think it's so cool and exciting. I got to drive to set with him. My car, or my little shuttle thing, or whatever you want to call it. It's a van, it's not very fancy, but it was mixed up somewhere, and I guess Tony was just like, well, just let him hop in mine, and I didn't know that. I showed up and he was there, and I remember him just telling me like just really enjoy it. Like I think he was always telling me like, this is some of the most fun I've ever had. This is some of the best stuff I've ever done.
Yeah.
And he was like, just enjoy it, just enjoy it, just enjoy it. And that's all he said. So
Yeah.
I've tried to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He told me, remember to have fun. I said,
Yeah.
I am, sir. And he said, it seems like it.